Yo, Shawnee Culture here. This is Culture. You know what I do? I try to always just give you a little something that you haven't seen before. Or maybe you've seen it before, but you didn't see it like this, right? So this is Culture. And I have a special guest today. There might be some food involved in the interview. We don't know. We never know with the Culture movement. Some beverages, some water, because water is life. And shout out to Africa, as I always say. And speaking of Africa, we have Nigeria's own Yemi Alade. Pop, 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 pop.
Lighter,
you know what I'm saying? Lighter, gunshot. You know what I'm saying? Bless up. How are you? High fives.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Everything good?
Very nice.
What are you doing in New York?
Ooh, okay, so I'm in New York for 2 reasons. I came in to rehearse with my live band, an American band here, and I have a show on the 6th of November, which is for Celebrate Brooklyn.
Nice.
I'm headlining on the last day of the festival, so I can't wait for that to happen. I'm really excited. All my girls are in town.
Really?
Yeah.
You have crew?
Yeah, the entire
Can you introduce me?
Of course.
I'm single.
Okay, you have a different motive.
Sorry.
We'll introduce you still.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
Yeah.
We'll introduce you still.
All right, I'm coming to Celebrate Brooklyn. We're gonna meet all your girls from Nigeria. They coming from
they're
from
not.
all over.
Yeah, they're from all over.
Anybody from Nigeria?
Well, one is Nigerian, but she doesn't live in Nigeria.
And then the other ones is from where?
She's Liberian.
Liberia, okay.
Yes.
And where else?
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry, I got caught up. I'm sorry. But I want to be there.
Focus.
We're focusing. All right. We have Yemi Alade. If you're not familiar, make sure, Google her, look her up, listen to the music, download, stream it, whatever you got to do. Connect to Yemi Alade. So now, my first introduction, as probably many others, was a big tune, Johnny Boy. Is it called Johnny Boy? I want to always call it Where Is My Johnny?
It's not Johnny Boy, it's just Johnny.
It's just Johnny.
I've heard that before. I've heard Where Is My Johnny. Some people call me
Johnny Boy.
Some people call me Where Is My Johnny.
They call you
Where's
my Johnny? You know what I'm saying? Right. So this was 2014, correct? Yeah. And Afrobeat has taken such a huge stomp into the industry. First, take us back to where you started, right? What inspired you to get into the industry and be an artist? Have you always been singing? And then we'll walk our way back to that big tour.
Well, I've always loved music, and I remember as a kid, I used to represent all the schools I attended at all the competitions, like singing competitions. I was part of the choir, I was part of the adult choir, even as a kid. So I just really loved music. It was a big hobby that I really connected with and had a passion with. But then it was in 2009 that I did a talent show, and I actually won. And my eyes just really opened to the opportunity that, wow, this hobby could actually become a proper career. So literally, I never wanted to be an artist.
What was the song you sang when you won that talent show?
Oh yeah, it was Beyonce's music. I sang 2 of her songs at the finals. I sang Listen and Sweet Dreams.
Sweet Dreams by Beyonce.
Sweet dreams are a beautiful nightmare.
Yeah. And how does Listen go?
Listen to the song here in my heart. It's a big song. A lot
you have an amazing voice.
Notes.
I didn't hear no auto-tune. You didn't hear no type of interference. That was straight from her lungs. You understand? So you've been singing from the time you were a child, and you won the talent show, singing 2 Beyonce songs. So is Beyonce like an inspiration? She got a new project out too. Do you like it?
Oh yeah, of course. I love the My Soul.
That's a big song.
Yeah, I love that one. But I haven't listened to the entire album, which I want to settle down and do when I'm in Jamaica.
You going to Jamaica?
Yeah.
Jamaica.
So while I'm on
big
vacation,
up all y'all people. So is this the first time in Jamaica?
It will be my first time.
All right, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
But really quick, going back. So you won the showcase when you were 9 years old. and that felt
No,
amazing.
in 2009.
Oh, 2009.
Oh,
sorry.
no, I wasn't 9 years old.
All right. We're not gonna give the age. We did 2009. You won a talent show,
Yes.
and that inspired you to feel like this could be a thing.
Yes.
You know, people really like me, and I can pursue this.
Yeah, I knew that when I sang, it had an effect on people, and I could tell, but I wasn't sure that's what I wanted to do for a living. But I still didn't know what I wanted to do myself, even though I was in university, I was trying to get my degree, but I just wasn't sure. But then when I won that talent show, it was all the conviction I needed.
Wow, so now, 2009, I was hip to Afrobeat. A lot of people were not. On this side of the globe, New York City, I would go to a lot of the Afrobeat parties in the underground and really try to influence mainstream radio to kind of pay attention to this genre of music. When you got into singing and creating music, was this international appeal part of your thought, or was it just doing something that you were passionate about? Did you want to be a big star? Was it to be just known all over Nigeria and Africa? Or how did you dream? Tell us the dream.
That's a good question. I've loved several female artists who are American, Latino, etc. that I've loved for a long time while growing up, and I just love what they stood for and how they went about their business on stage and off stage. But you see, for me as an artist, when I started off, of course, in hindsight, I wanted to be like them, but I did not know how, and I did not even know how well my music or how far my music would go. So there was no roadmap, but what was important to me was just to put my best foot forward and eventually make it big in Nigeria.
Right.
And then who knows the rest.
Right.
Yeah.
Doing something that you love.
Yeah.
So now fast forward, what was the first beginnings in terms of production? Because production is not always easy to get when you're starting from scratch.
Yeah.
It's either relationships or somebody you know has equipment in their house. So how were you able to record your first song?
Okay, so I think I missed this. I skipped this part. Before I gained admission into the university, I was in a girl group.
You were in a girl group?
Yes.
What is the name of this group? You don't want to say yes.
Naughty Spices.
Naughty Spices?
Yes. Maybe spelled as Noty.
Well, I mean,
Spices. I was Ginger Spice.
You was Ginger Spice.
Yeah,
So you like the Spice Girls?
Well, you could say
probably
something
hate
like
that comparison, right? You
No, I
probably
don't hate it, but like it's like we weren't like the Spice Girls, but I understand like the girl group.
Yeah.
Well,
I love Ginger.
Well, I love Ginger as well. I
We
take
have
Ginger
something in
almost
common
every
already.
morning. Yes.
We have something in common.
Yeah.
So what's some of the other names? Was it like clove spice and
Oh no.
peppermint? Like
There
what?
was Pepper Spice.
Pepper spice.
I know actually we called it chili.
Chili spice.
Chili, there was nutmeg, and there was garlic.
Garlic spice.
Yeah, because she was the weird one.
Right. She called me garlic.
And she held on to that spice, said and garlic.
Right. And garlic is good for you.
Very good for the body. It's just really in your face. The
Well,
smell is
ginger is nice. It's
I love
nice in
ginger.
food. It's nice in
I love
drinks.
ginger.
So you were in a girl group. So was that a decision of you and your friends, like, hey, let's form a group, or did somebody say, I'm gonna put you guys together?
Well, that was all us. We're having fun. Just young girls with spare time on their hands, and okay, we can do this. And that's what happened. And we're just having fun.
So were you lead? Were you background? Was everybody a lead?
I was a lead in the group. You know, I took most of the big melodies. So I would do most of the singing. Chili Spice would rap. Garlic was in between the sing and the rap. And Naughty Spice was she would do most of the background. She's really pretty as well.
Yeah.
So
Did she come in
did she come into where?
to America?
No, she's not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
my dear.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
All right. So, is there any way we can find this material? Is it somewhere hiding on YouTube?
I doubt it.
You know, people love to see your backstory. They want to see your
We didn't make it
backstory.
that far. We didn't make it that far. Our group probably lasted for a year or two, and we were in school and gained admission into different universities in different parts of Nigeria, northeast and south.
Right,
and so it kind of like took a natural dive. You know, the the group didn't really take off after that.
So then, what was the movement for you now to say I'm gonna pursue this as a solo artist?
Well, because I wasn't very sure that music was what I wanted to do as something I wanted to take seriously. I was really focused on my studies and I was just having fun on the side with whatever came with music. I didn't drop music entirely, but it wasn't my focus. I probably gave it 30% of my time.
What was your major?
I did geography. Yeah.
Now you're traveling the globe.
You know, you're the first person that gets the idea.
Come now, man.
You are the first person. Because every other person, when I say, oh, I have my BSc in geography, they oh, that has nothing to do with music.
No,
you're the first person that gets it.
Yeah, automatically. You know? Come on now.
Yeah.
So that's amazing because you studied the planet and now you get to
travel the globe. Exacto.
So you're in alignment.
Oui, oui.
You're in alignment.
Oui, oui.
So, alright, so now you weren't taking the music too serious, but you didn't give it up. You still had a love for it. You love to sing probably around the house on your own. You always
100%.
still. Because when you're a creator, you always create.
Yeah, I was the annoying one. You ask me questions and I sing my response back.
You're going to say, oh, you're that guy.
Yeah,
you're that person.
very annoying. Yes.
Right, okay, so, alright, so now, fast forward to creating your first solo project.
Luckily for me, when I won the talent show, there was some prize money attached to it, in form of a development fund, and that allowed me to work with certain producers and certain songwriters in the industry that I ordinarily would never have had the access to, without the funds. And so I got to record a few songs. One of the songs really made it big in Nigeria, but people did not know it was my song. So people thought it was the song belonged to a very popular female artist because I was relatively new. But then, as always, the money finished. And then it was back to ground zero.
Right.
Back on the hustle, the real
People
reality.
Don't understand the grind of an artist and the journey to becoming who you are.
I mean, then the reality after the reality show actually hits. And that is the fact that you're broke.
Right.
You aren't as popular as you think you are. You have a lot of work to do. 3 months on TV isn't going to automatically make you a renowned worldwide superstar.
Right.
It's time to do the work.
Right.
I got the opportunity to work with several management, and eventually I landed a label, a record deal. But that was after 2 years of just being on the grind on my own, and the rest is history.
So you signed with the record label around what year?
2012.
And the song that you said was extremely popular, is that on the internet?
Yeah, 2010.
And what was the name of that song?
Yemi Alade. That means
Let's go into that video. Let's go introduce that video, how that took place.
Alright guys, so this song is called Yemi Alade. It's my first ever single and it features LD the Don. Enjoy.
And you gbadun your body, sekpe figure 8. No come they dull me, boss it I can't relate. One gbọ́dọ̀ ya one photo, sápamọ́ sínú mọ́tò, ká lọ ṣe ọ̀dájí, ọmọ má lọ kó bá mi.
Leave me alone. Yemi Alade. I just wanna party. Yemi Alade. You've been here a while. You're cramping my style. No, you're not my type, so free me. Free me. It's Friday night and I'm just sitting alone. I'm feeling kind of bored and so I reach for my phone. Call up my friends and tell them meet me at the club in VI. In VI.
was Femi Sele, and I hear that's what fellas leave me alone.
Yes,
Right,
it means leave me alone.
So I'm standing up because we're gonna be eating some Trini food, a Trini version. We have a Trini chef here, and I want to introduce some Trinidadian food to the queen. You know, so, well, you said you like pepper.
A lot of pepper, man.
So
Fire.
I've been given permission to talk to the chef. So
Okay.
yeah, let's
You
give him
go
some
in?
some
Okay.
special instructions.
Okay.
You know, and tell him, and he can tell you what we're going to eat too.
Okay.
Let's check out the queen here. Whoosh. Nice. Here we come, here we come. So listen,
Hello.
this is the chef. Watch your chef. So you said, what are you making? What are you making? And she like extra pepper too. She like extra
spicy.
fire.
Fire.
But I tell her, look, we from Trinidad. We do pepper. She said there's levels to it though.
There's levels to it.
Tell her, this is from Nigeria.
Yeah, so like I don't know how they do it back there.
Yeah.
Spicy and stuff.
I like it really hot.
Really hot.
Yeah. Not like as hot as fire, really. But like,
Just that sting, you know?
yes.
We like
I
that
need
that
this
burning
thing. Like,
sensation.
I need it.
So tell us what you're making.
Alright, so basically, you know, you come over here.
Cauliflower smells nice.
Just, something quick, take it back to the island. We have what you call a cook-up rice. It's basically our pigeon peas. We have some carrots in here, pumpkin. Yeah, so mixed rice. Back there we call it cook-up rice. And then, here now I have curry 7.
Who else? Lovely. Reminds me of pepper soup.
And I have some of these
What's pepper
local
soup?
seasonings.
It's protein with sauce like that and a lot of pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So something similar.
Yeah.
So here we have the seasonings before we add the salmon and you saute the seasonings with the curry, so that gives it like an extra flavor, extra kick. Also with the spice as well. So I just have it steaming down here, and then I want to add this state as well
No way.
with the coconut milk. And then I have like a coconut curry going.
Hey.
We are gonna just steam the salmon and I'll have it out in like 10 minutes.
What spices are in there right now?
Alright, so a few of the spices we have in here is we have the thyme,
Yes.
of course the curry powder,
Everything's fresh. I love
fresh, yes,
that.
we have the chili powder,
This is how it should be.
some nice onions,
Yes, sir.
Sir!
and I also have my cilantro.
Yes,
And
sir.
this is the secret spice right here.
We don't
That's
do
the
no
secret.
processed stuff. Talking about
This
that
is
real,
that
real.
Maggie.
Yes.
That's what we use when we season stuff back home.
Yep.
So just that extra kick.
Yep.
Yeah. Tell the people your name, brother.
Alright, so right now we Midtown Manhattan Hell's Kitchen. You know the restaurant. My name is Jahal Austin. I've been doing this for like a year now. And just trying to expand by cooking and working on that,
But you've been cooking at home for a long time, but you
Yeah, a long time. Cooking with moms who have the local recipes, the local spices, and I believe that's how I got good at it, and I was also able to integrate modern American and also other dishes into my style.
So this is gonna taste like mom's home cooking.
Close to, I have all the spices, and I just hope it goes. I hope she's proud of me,
Mom's is
She
proud.
definitely is.
Mom's is proud. Alright, we're gonna wait for the plate. You know what I'm saying? I see some cauliflower and some. We're gonna let you do your thing.
Yeah, she'll let me just, clean up before you walk in.
Now we like
It's
it.
okay.
We like it raw.
I cook as well, and I like that I see everything is fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, now
Amazing. That's beetroot, isn't it? Or what's that?
This is hibiscus, back what we call it start.
Oh my days! What are you using this for?
That's what's for this drink.
So you know what we call this? We call this zobo.
Zubo. So you guys do like what? Spices and sugar and
We put sugar, but I prefer honey. We put pineapple, sometimes orange, whatever flavor you like, and boil it out. Ginger and garlic and all that.
yeah, I had it with the ginger as well.
Yes.
It's really good.
See, we get all the same people.
the same room.
Yes. I can't wait, especially that salmon. I'm salivating.
Yeah, man. Yo, good looking, brother.
Got
Thank you.
No problem.
So now that we have enough spice and fire to the food, he's gonna be setting us up with something real good.
I know I said I wasn't hungry before, now.
Now you're hungry after seeing all of that, right?
Ooh, that's salmon. That's salmon.
So, tell me the name of the tune, because I want to pronounce it right. I know it's Leave Me Alone, Mr. Man. I know that the translation,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
pronounce
yeah.
it. Let me say,
Fi.
me.
Say fi.
Fi,
Me.
me,
Si. Le.
Fimi Sile.
Le.
Now, can a guy say that?
Yeah, of course. Leave me alone.
Fimi Sile.
Leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Hey.
Leave me alone.
Hey.
Leave me alone.
You know what I'm saying? Fimi Sile. Right? So, and that's good. That's guys who are basically harassing you. And you just here to have a good time.
Yeah.
So, how did you create that video? What was it?
So luckily, because of the funds were available after I won the talent show, we had some money to shoot, a good video. It wasn't average, but it wasn't like over the top amazing. According to my standards now.
Right.
Yeah, but it did everything it was supposed to do at that point in time. The vibe was sort of like a club at the bar, and there were some shots of me at home at the TV. I had this short pixie hair going on with blonde tips and black hair and lashes like this. Look, I could have taken flight with my lashes.
Just with your face alone?
Like this. I remember. I tell you. I remember when that video first hit the screen and everybody kept commenting about the lashes.
Right.
Oh, this girl's about to fly off. She will soon fly from the TVC. No, it was amazing. I still love today, but it was a spectacular song.
Yeah,
It did great.
It got you on the map.
Oh yes, it did. It was my first step towards greatness. And I don't take it for granted.
And then fast forward to Johnny Boy, which, so 1 minute you're saying leave me alone, right? Now
Yeah.
you're saying look at you, look at my Johnny. What's wrong with Johnny?
He just was a glutton. He
Right.
wanted
You want
too
too
much. Too much.
Right.
Look, I was nice in the song. I only mentioned 4 ladies. Lord have mercy.
Right.
Yeah.
Only 4.
Yo, only 4.
Well, listen,
Bro.
we like
He's
many,
like, he's like him,
we like
Yeah.
variety.
A buffet.
Johnny. That's what I'm gonna start calling it, a buffet.
Exactly. So.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get into that video too real quick. So because that is also what put you on another map.
Yeah.
And enlarge that. So Johnny Boy is about a man who wants too much.
Too much.
You know what I'm saying? Introduce it to him.
My people, so this song is called Johnny and it's about a cheating lover. And I think you have been dancing to this track. So enjoy the video.
Abrogodo it. Celeb on the beat. Yemi Alade. It's the species, baby. Johnny leave me follow Cynthia, and I don't know what to do. And he talk say I no do like the way Cynthia they do. Johnny give Uche belle. He talk say he want marry nene. Won't kem kedi peneme. Johnny Mo. I'm looking for my Johnny. Yeah. Where is my Johnny? Johnny Mo. Do you know Johnny? Question. If I know see my Johnny, I'm looking for my Johnny. I'm looking for my honey. You're telling me this, you're telling me that. I say this is not for me. Johnny do me conny. Johnny do me conny. He's doing me this, he's doing me that. But I know what's him on me. He go Canada, he go Tokyo. Yesterday he say he dey Morocco. He dance the sicko, he sing a willow. Na lie, na Pinocchio. This one na go be. Original go be. See me see wahala. Johnny leave me follow Cynthia, and I don't know what to do. And he talk say I no do like the way Cynthia they do. Johnny give Uche belle. He talk say he want marry nene. Won't kem kedi peneme. Johnny Mo. I'm looking for my Johnny. Ayakata. Where is my Johnny? Johnny Mo.
everybody to discover where Johnny is.
You said enjoy.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yay.
Wow.
Enjoy, guys.
Just
Very
as televised.
nice.
Thank you so much. Thank
Very
you.
nice. Yeah, get some of this good culture here. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna eat it while it's hot. You understand?
Oh, I said it smells like pepper soup.
It smells like pepper
It
soup.
smells like pepper soup. But just let's see what the pepper level is
I
like.
want him to put some of that gravy on here, but I see.
Oh, there's gravy in there.
When he was cooking up the salad,
Yeah, that's
remember it was all of that extra.
Yeah, all that sauce.
I'm gonna tell him give me some of that sauce. But this looks amazing. This looks amazing. So, really quickly, so we just came out of Johnny Boy.
I'm getting ready to eat.
Yeah, no, come, let me
Go ahead,
eat.
now,
No,
talk to
eat.
me.
We just came out of Johnny Boy.
Yes.
Which was big, which was my first, understanding of who you were. Oh, okay, because I have a big tune.
Yeah.
It's such a vibe, Did that start to take you all over the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Johnny.
That was my introduction to the world.
Right,
At that point in time, my life literally changed.
right.
Yeah, for the better.
For the better. Amazing. And there's so much music coming out of Africa now.
Yep.
Afrobeat has been embraced on a whole nother
Yep.
level. And especially some female artists like Thames is getting a lot of recognition right now too. She's great.
Yes.
Slipping my mind, but boy, always see Tiwa Savage.
Yes.
Bugging. What's up, Tiwa? I'm sorry. Bless up, Tiwa. She's getting,
Yeah.
tons of, but also, as we know, Wiz Kid, Burna Boy is killing it, How does that feel seeing Afrobeat on the map? Like this?
I think it's new for the newcomers, the new lovers of Afrobeat. I've always loved Afrobeat. I've always been crazy about Afrobeat. There's no genre that moves my soul as much as Afrobeat because it's embedded in my soul, in my core, and it will always be a vibe for me. So seeing other people fall in love with it is beautiful because they not only fall in love with the genre, they also fall in love with the culture. And that is the beauty of music. We all become one under the same nationality of music. So
Right.
it's a good thing.
Yeah, and it's putting a lot of eyes on Africa.
Yeah, of course.
Which is, as I've always been, but now musically, because music is a universal language, people
Yes.
are looking at Africa
Yes.
even more,
Yes.
which is amazing. So, with this food in front of us, what is the most traditional? This isn't like traditional Trinidadian food. As we saw, this is a Trinidadian chef, and there's a bit of curry in this food. What is the traditional dish of Nigeria?
Oh, we have several because we have so many cultures and so many tribes.
Really?
Yeah, we
How
have,
many different cultures
we
in
have
Nigeria?
more than 300 languages in Nigeria alone.
300
And
languages
I haven't
in
even
Nigeria.
included the dialects.
Wow. So
Yes.
wait, and how many? All right.
Yes,
So I'm not
it's
gonna
like
ask.
that.
It's a lot.
But there's so many top three. There's a goosey soup and a pounded yam, which is kind of something you roll like this and put in the soup and
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah, like that.
some of that,
Oof.
and you're eating that, and
Jesus Christ, I missed out.
so you gotta. Yeah, I need to. So I'm gonna come to Nigeria at some point.
Uh-huh.
I have not visited yet. I need the same hospitality for you to show me the places to go.
You just have to let me know when you want to come through.
All right,
If it's
you
food,
heard
I
it.
got you.
Documentation.
But if it's the parties, I'll link you up with someone else.
Right, but if it's food, you're good.
Food, I got you. I'll cook.
And culture, like
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
Nigerian culture, food, places that have history.
I got you on that.
Me and Yemi, you understand? Culture and Yemi, watch it.
But party time, I
Someone else.
Yeah, someone else.
All right, I'm cool with that.
I'm too boring.
So now in Trinidad, our main dish is roti, which roti is kind of like, for people who may not know, it's like a burrito. It's like a flatbread wrap, which I think every culture kind of has that.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
But inside of it, we'll put maybe either like a curry beef or a curry
That would-
chicken
that
or
would
curry
slap.
shrimp. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Reminds me of shawarma.
And we have
shawarma in Nigeria.
shawarma.
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 Yes.
You
It's
see?
exactly the same thing.
The same
yes.
thing. So it's a wrap, and you
It's
put
a
your
wrap
own.
with either beef or chicken or shrimp, as you say. You throw in some sausages in there, some nice vegetables,
a
mashed
little
up.
pepper and boo boo boo.
I don't do little pepper. I do a lot of pepper.
Plenty pepper. Look,
Yes.
I'm gonna need them to give me a separate thing of pepper sauce with this, and I need some extra gravy.
Yes, sir.
Big up to the chef still. But so, pilau is a thing in Trinidad too,
It's crazy.
and I heard you say that there's a pilau in Nigeria as well.
It's a Kenyan dish.
We are
called
connected.
Pilau, big time. It's the same way you describe it, which is that it's rice with piece of meat or chicken.
And a mix up.
Exactly the same thing, and that's one I like. I like my little chunks of meat.
Right.
Like I would take tiny pieces of meat, like a lot of tiny pieces of meat, to a big chunk.
Right.
I like the tiny piece. Every spoon, there's a piece of meat waiting for you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like-
That's how I like it too.
Yeah.
And we also have doubles and some other. So we're gonna continue to. I'll show you some Trini food while
Yeah.
you're in New York. I'm gonna get to Nigeria. You put me on. We're gonna enjoy it. But I want to see you taste this. You let me know. We gotta know if the
The
chef did-
moment of truth, because it's very hard to please me.
God bless. God bless. Let's see.
Amen, amen. Bless this food, the Lord, for this name of praise. Amen.
Amen.
All right, rice and peas.
Let's see.
I like how it's caked up. Yeah, I like how it shows that the rice is really.
Yeah, this is a fancy version of Trini food.
Oh, he knows his thing. He has flavor.
He knows what he's doing. Yeah, let me taste this.
It's not overpowering at all. Now, salmon
Let's
is
see.
the thing I wanted to really get into. It's like pepper soup.
It's like pepper soup. You know
Seasoning,
what?
I don't know how he did it. He needs to tell me, teach me how to do it. Because I need to make this when I'm not at home.
Compliments to the chef, man. We're gonna dig in. I'm gonna bring you to some other Trini spots so that you can taste a variety of flavor. Cause you know, a lot of times some of even the best food is this little corner hole, like a little door, and an old lady in the back with a big pot. You know, sometimes make the best food. But before we do that, and before we get out of here, tell me about the new music, some of the things you have going on, what we can look forward to, and then we'll get into the new video.
Let me wash this down.
Well, you do that, I'm gonna take this next fork for
So, my newest song, my new single is called Begging. It's another heartbreak song. But this time around, it's a song that consciously reminds people to choose a love that they deserve, to go where the love is, and to also, have standards, things you want, things you don't want, and most especially to look out for love that has equal action and talk, because a lot of people talk and there's no action.
Right, talk about it.
Exactly. So and learning to say the word no. No.
Learning to say no in a relationship.
Yeah, like no, this is not for me. Like really just own it. No, we can't work on this. It can't be no.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of people need to learn that for sure.
That's
I'm seeing a pattern. So first you say leave me alone. Then you like, look at this man, Johnny. Now you're begging. What's going on here?
I think look, I tell
all
you,
over the
I
place.
resonate the most with heartbreak songs. I don't know why. I can't shake it off. When I write heartbreak songs, I'm in it.
What's your sign?
Pisces.
Y'all love.
Yeah. But why do I love heartbreak?
Because that's a part of love
That's the part of love that I
that you don't like.
don't like. But why am I so
It-
fascinated by it? Why is it that I'm very?
It's when you feel the deepest of emotion, And I can tell by even the samples that you gave us vocally, there's a spirit to your voice.
Always.
You know, and you said it resonated with people when you were young.
Yeah.
So when you connect in that spirit to the voice, you want to touch the highest emotion, which is heartbreak. You know, that's one of our, you know, extreme things.
True that.
Everybody can relate, so I get it.
Yeah, everybody can relate.
I love it. I love it. Where can the people find you?
I'm on all the social media platforms, and I'm having fun while doing them. On Instagram, my handle is Yemi Alade, YEMIALADE. There's no space in between. On Twitter, it's the same thing, but has an extra E at the end, so it's like Yemi Alade. On TikTok, it's Yemi Alade Official. On YouTube and every other platform, I'm right there. Just type in Yemi Alade and I'm right in your face.
Yeah.
Very active, very busy.
You're amazing. You're a superstar. And because I have documented proof that you're going to show me the food in Nigeria,
Yes,
I'm going to hold you to that.
Let's make it happen.
You know?
Let's make it happen.
Tell us the video begging.
Now, guys, I'm really excited to share this one with you. This is my newest video and it's called Begging. It was shot in Nigeria, Lagos. I hope you enjoyed this one and enjoyed the stories.
Yeah, man. Yemi Alade, Shani Culture. This is Culture. Shout out to Africa. Bless up.
Hey, mama say. It's not by force to fall in love again. I cannot stand the rain. I cannot take the pain. I shoot in my shot and I don't tear the net. You know, send me again. You say you don't do no more. Oh, be more. You don't break my heart, tete jaburata. You finish me bata bata. I dey for maza maza, lalimo. You used to be Mr. Lover Lover. You calling me Cinderella, but treat me like yama yama. Oh. You let me see lo 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 lo, then lama no one do no 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 no. I'm begging no 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 no. Don't got no time for no 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 no. If you let me see lo 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 lo, then lama no one do no 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 no. I'm begging no 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 no. Don't got no time for no lo 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 lo. Mama, if you wanna be my lover, be my friend. You know go need pretend, 'cause I'ma keep it 100, 100 till the end. Mama, if you wanna be my lover, be my friend. Then why you did pretend? You done show me something, something. Bust my brain. If you let me see lo 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 lo, then I'ma no one do no 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 no. I'm begging no 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 no. Don't got no time for no 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 no. If you let me see lo 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 lo, then I'ma no one do no 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 no. I'm begging no 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 no. Don't got no time for no lo 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 lo. No 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 no. This love's not what I want, not what I need. This love's not what I want. It's not what I need. Oh no, it's not meant for me. Oh no, it's not what I need. Oh.